Peace up to the family, wherever you guys at. Peace up. This is your brother Samoa here, reporting live from the village, coastal side of things here in Kenya. We just chopping it up with the family today. We got some food brewing. You know, J Cafe is the main chef. So I've been sitting back in the cut, observing how she do things. So I'm gonna try my hand tonight. Little vegan situation, little plant-based type Caribbean / Rasta type soup, stew, whatever you want to call it, we get into it. So as you guys can see, we started off with the carrots, we started off with the broccoli, and also we cut up some okra. We got some red onions going in there. We got some button mushrooms. I'm gonna throw some garlic in there, of course. And we got some sweet potato, and we're gonna top it off with some fresh tomato on top. You understand what I'm talking about? We got some coconut milk, but I don't like the ingredients that I saw on there when I got home. So we're gonna opt out of the coconut milk. For me, that was gonna be the highlight, but we're gonna improvise. Ja no. And typically we don't consume, like if the product says coconut milk, that's all you should see on the ingredient, coconut milk. It has like 7 other ingredients on there and numbers and all this and that. Like, I don't, you know, we good on that. So it looks like they're putting some type of chemical in there to preserve the coconut and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, we're gonna opt out. So we're gonna throw some curry powder up in there, of course. Auntie Chrissy, Auntie Marva, we looking to make you guys proud tonight with this dish. You know, I sat back and watched you put together a few plant-based dishes. And I always said to myself, if you had a restaurant, it would be a Michelin star situation. For those that know. But we all know, ja no. So we just getting to it. I'm finishing up these mushrooms. And we're gonna start to put it on the fire. And if I didn't mention, we also got some butternut squash that's going in there. I put that in the oven for about 20 minutes, let it do what it do. Soften it up a little bit. So this is an action-packed Rasta stew here, packed with minerals. You understand me? So those that know me know that I'm not no big time chef, but I do like to try my hand with some things. I feel like it's part of being an artist. Actually, let me go ahead. Got the butternut squash. Let me go ahead and put this in the mix. Yeah, so I never claimed to be no big time chef, fam. I do know my limitations, but it doesn't hurt to try. Man, this squash smell good, fam. So drop me a note in the chat, guys. Where are you guys tuning in from? What's up? You in Germany? You in Russia? You guys in South Africa, South America? So if you're just hitting the button, if you're just coming in, we are in Kenya. To be exact, Diani, Kenya. 7-8 hour drive to Tanzania. 40-minute drive to Mombasa. 10-hour drive to Nairobi. And for those of you who've been tuning in, you guys know that I was in Tanzania for about a year. Back in 2021, and that was around the time Mama Samia became president because of Magufuli made transition, so she was placed in power. And truth be told, people, it was something new. One, it was a woman that became president. And two, it was fresh for the country. So people was galvanizing and rallying behind Mama Samia. But it seems like it's taking a turn for the worse. A lot of people have said this is Africa's first woman dictator. I'm kind of like staying out of the politic light because I don't know too much about politics in Tanzania. But what I do know, when I was there in Tanzania, everyone would shy away from talking politics. And people was very fearful behind questioning, the death of Magufuli. It was controversial. It was very controversial. People had a lot to say. So I kind of stay away from all that, fam. I believe in there's different spaces that we all function out of. You got politics, entertainment, sports. That's that Tanzanian curry powder. You got politics, real estate, tech, STEM. You got all manner of stuff brewing. So, I like to stay up on everything that's going on in the world. But politics is a very tricky situation. And I wasn't raised to be a politician at all. My family are teachers, artists, musicians, scholars, that type of thing. So that, again, when I first got here, stuff was jumping off in Nairobi, dealing with Ruto. And I couldn't really weigh in on the situation because I don't know much about Kenyan politics. So for me to take sides would be, you always want to champion behind the people and the underdog, that kind of thing. But I feel like it's a wise thing to leave Kenyan politics to the Kenyan people. And as I'm here, as I'm learning land, language, culture, layout of the environment, it'll come to me. But the more knowledgeable I get about the environment and how things go, I still will choose to stay out of politics. Again, I'm not a native of Kenya. I wasn't born here. But definitely I would always champion behind what's right. Putting those yams up in there. Give it a little hint of sweetness. And also, family, we're going to do on the side, we're going to do some plantain. We're going to do some plantain and jib. I'm gonna let this simmer up. See, J Cafe is over there salivating. Can't wait to eat. You understand me?
Facts.
Yeah, I hear you, mama. So guys, stay tuned for the meal. If you want to taste a little bit of the artist journal, how we do things when it comes to plant-based foods, stay tuned. We have the roster stew with plantain on top. Dinner is served. Bon appetit. So close up, close up. Let's see what this hitting on, fam. Actually, let me allow you guys to get a taste first. There you go. Jannum. Another one like the other one. Again, I'm not J Cafe. She's the master chef. I'm just messing around in the kitchen. I'm glad you guys stayed tuned. If you appreciate the content, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna tune out right here, family. Just to tune back in. Jano.